You're back, yet the elf still lives.
I'll talk to him, then I'll come back.
I hope we can seal our friendship then. You're back, yet the elf still lives.
You lie. You'll never torture anyone to death again.
I was hoping we'd have another kind of fun.
What happened?
You're an idiot. Didn't follow my instructions again. The succubus cast a spell on you.
What happened to her?
She's dead. Go back to town. It's not safe here. For you.
How do you see, Reverend? Do the gods favor Lady Saskia?
Witcher! Killer of the beast of the outskirts! Slayer of the striker! I shall be your dog, the most faithful of servants. I shall remove pebbles from your way, so you don't wound but a foot.
Thanks for the praise, but I don't need a servant.
Take everything I have, Savior. All my belongings are yours. All of them.
Really? Then give me what you've got, and take care.
Perhaps we should play? It's gotten late.
Scary. I'd rather talk about tits, to be honest.
How do you see it? Do the gods favor Lady Saskia as she claims?
The gods never favor idiots that seek to topple the natural. I'll say it again. Humans are
Oh,
strange.
another traveller. From where? Wait, let me guess.
From Temeria.
Had it at the tip of my tongue. So, what brings you to Bergen? Wait, I know.
Business.
Just what I thought. And you're...
A witcher.
Well, well. We don't often see witches here. What do witches do, anyway?
We solve problems.
Oh, I have a problem with my boyfriend.
Did you find his entrails strewn on the porch and his head a few paces away? Because those are the kind of problems I solve.
Let's hear it. See, when they're to marry, they become terribly picky. Check it.
The succubus is dead.
Thank you. I'm glad you did not give her story credence. The world is much better off without that whore. I promised you a reward and I keep my word. Here are your orans. And take this sword. May it serve you well. Goodbye, Witcher.
You're back, yet the elf still lives.
I'll talk to him, then I'll come back.
I hope we can seal our friendship then.
So it's really haunted.
Witcher. Witcher.
Don't try anything.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Don't try anything. I got a serious career proposal yesterday. From one of your best lads,
Hey, greetings.
Greetings, Gwynblade.
Your Scoia'tael, Elias, is murdering people from Vergen.
Any proof? Elias is one of my best warriors.
No.
Come back when you have some.
Everything all right?
I've killed Rivians before. What was that? Don't bother me.
Nice ponytail.
Kedmil.
Greetings. What are you doing out here this late?
Thinking?
About what?
About the approaching fight.
As long as the mist of wraiths is up, there won't be a fight.
I ponder something else. We women must leave the shadows. When fighting, we're equal to men, but off the battlefield.
Women are no warriors.
We do everything the men do, and as well as they do. Gender doesn't determine ability.
You know why men command armies? Because they don't waste time on idle chatter. We could argue all night about the injustice of it, but until you show you can get something done, saying that you can won't change much. It won't be easy, but you could try to blaze a trail.
A worthy endeavor in itself, I know. Thank you, Witcher. Godspeed. Fuck off, human.
Rivian.
Piss off.
What was that?
Greetings, Gwynblade.
Your Scoia'tael, Elias, is murdering people from Vergen.
Any proof? Elias is one of my best warriors.
No.
Come back when you have some.
Everything all right? Blah, blah, blah.
Shut off! Hey!
And you, my love.
Nobody wants you here!
Trust the girl?
Saskia. No, but I trust you, and he trusts her.
I don't think we'll get through this in one piece.
You knew we were not. Lighter, silly. The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
And you, my love.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station. Adam.
Magic.
You wanted to discuss something?
There's proof that the Wild Hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Something that would interest mages, you'd think.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where there's a conspiracy, well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
I'm a mortal, though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life...
Paranormal phenomena interests Cynthia, my, intern. Take this up with her.
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwin to descend into civil war.
I found an immortelle.
Excellent. You wanted to discuss something?
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
Two of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the other messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Dogs growl at cats, cats hiss at the dogs. A noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and take care of it. I'll try to locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
So, I don't know. What's to consider? You ought to throw just any trouble. Hello, Witcher. Don't bump your woman.
Pale face, eyes like embers.
This is someone.
Raised his hand and pointed a finger at them.
I've never seen so many strangers in my life.
He ran from the bat.
I'd run so fast I'd lose my head.
He hid behind the store.
Strangers,
Watching
more
the night there.
strangers.
His hair turned grey as a dove's. Didn't live to see morning. His heart stopped.
God save us!
What should I do? What should I do? Tents, thick as cornstalks to the horizon, banners whirring, a throng of knights, swarms of retainers. Good gods!
Hensel must be mighty cross.
Just our luck. He knows no mercy.
Famous murderer.
When I saw it, I tell you, I could barely stand on my legs.
If the gods truly favour Lady Saskia, they should get on with it and save us.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? There goes the piece, eh?
Squirrels, witches, an army led by a woman.
The gods, who needs this?
Get used to it. Lady Saskia will defeat
He's a famous
Hensel
murderer.
and make Bergen her
What should I
capital.
do?
You don't know that. She could grant us market rights.
You shit the brains, all of yous. You'll sooner meet the axe than see market rights. People, get a hold of yourselves. Just pray we survive this war.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? Pale face, eyes like embers. It raised his hand and pointed a finger at me.
I'd rather rabid dogs bite me in the arse than be pointed at by some wraith.
What happened then?
What do you think? He ran from the battlefield, fast as his legs would carry him. Lost his clogs on the way.
I'd run so fast I'd lose my head.
He hid behind the store, spent the night there. His hair turned grey as a dove's. What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a
What should
famous
I do?
murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
Famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a
What
famous
should I do?
murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do? What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
He's a famous murderer.
What should I do?
God,
oh, brother!
save us!
Greetings!
It's a waste of words.
Strangers, more strangers!
What should I do?
Strangers, more strangers!
Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind. Okay, hang them all by the balls and let them swing.
Swarms of retainers. Good gods!
Just help us. He knows numbers.
I saw it.
Okay.
Hello, witch. Don't bump your woman.
They say someone cast a spell, and the virgin fell as if dead.
Could be. Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind. Hang them all by the balls and let them swing.
There goes the piece, eh?
Squirrels,
What should I do?
witches, an army led by a woman.
Eh? The gods, who need...
It's a waste of words.
What should I do?
It's a waste
Strangers,
of words.
more strangers!
Oh, greetings! Pale What should face, I do? eyes like embers. He raises his hand and...
Huh?
Catch something?
These vagabonds must be divine punishment.
Spent the night there. His hair turned grey as a dove's. Didn't live to see morning. What should I do? His heart stopped.
It's a waste. God, save us!
What should I do?
They say someone cast a spell, and the virgin fell as if
Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind. all by the balls and let them swing.
Tents, thick as corn stalks to the horizon, banners whirring, a throng of knights, swarms of retainers. Good gods!
Greetings.
They say someone has the spell.
Could be. Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind.
Save us.
Hang them all by the balls and let them swing.
The commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
Such judgment. I believe it's Hansel's provocation. Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stannis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackout. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scale and Borden. I keep order and Vergen.
We're doing a nice job then. Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails! Stop! Yorvith! Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons! I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stannis and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Colton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Squirta'll keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off!
Give us this...
We need to act quickly.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Good. Bloody bastard poisoned the Virgin.
Change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates. Wraiths from the mist and commoners and nobles are at each other's. Things look bad.
Witcher,
the
come
peasants
over
are
here.
furious. They finally have a chance to strike back for all their wrongs.
The noblemen won't yield.
They're a cowardly lot.
They know that their heads will follow Stennis's.
It's a deadlock, with the prince's guilt still to be proven.
Yarpen says it's someone from Edom. Sheldon, on the other hand, would shave his beard if it's not Henselt's spies.
Has Yarpen got any evidence?
No, Yarpen's an old cook and says he's got a feeling ploughing soothsayer.
He might be right with those feelings. After all, not just anyone can pass through the Wraith's mist. It has to be someone local.
So it never crossed your mind that Henselt might have sent someone here before those ghosts appeared.
Why would Sheldon suspect Henselt?
He'd sooner reach an agreement with Stennis than Saskia. Her death would be very convenient.
Zoltan?
I'm wondering how anyone could manage to poison the wine. Saskia's a quick-witted lass. She doesn't let just anyone here. Someone she knew must have done it.
Anyone reached the prince in his chamber?
Not even close. The nobles guard him like a matron does her ward tiny.
If the rabble slaughters the prince, there'll be no stopping them. They'll start doing things their own nasty way.
That's why the nobles will support the prince even if they believe he's guilty.
And I'm sure Stennis' hands are dirtier than a peasant girl's fucked in a barn.
Give us this horse-plower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog! You change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
Can we have a word?
Why not? I'm Ogden, a founder. I cast mugs, plates, chalices. You need any, Witcher?
No thanks. The tableware in the council chamber is your handiwork?
It is. Made it back in Mayor Farragut's time. Since then, each and every goblet has hit the floor dozens of times, and what happened? Nothing, because they're steel. My goblets are indestructible, impervious to both the fury of sovereigns and servants who are all thumbs.
Saskia's chalice was new.
Aye, it was. Back in Mayor Farragut's day, I venture Saskia was no more than an itch in her dad's breeches.
Was the order for a normal goblet?
Not a chance. It was supposed to be a gift. I ornamented it richly, even on the inside. Not terribly practical, that, as it's hard to get clean. Some scum is bound to remain. But I wanted it looking downright regal, worthy of our Saskia.
The other chalices were not ornamented on the inside?
Of course not.
Who ordered the goblet from you?
That goblet was a gift. A way for the folk of Vergen to pay tribute to Saskia. I got the honour of casting and presenting it to our lovely leader. The lass liked it so much, she's not used any other vessel since she received it.
Any chance there could have been two identical goblets?
Why, there's no craftsman that comes close to me in Vergen.
Could someone have tried to copy your handiwork?
Ha! I know of one who's been trying for years, but he's a fumbler, a screw-up. He's not produced one decent vessel. They all look like the work of a drunken elf. Thorax, his name.
See you at the inn. We'll grab a beer.
The prince has it coming, methinks.
Good. Bloody bastard poisoned the Virgin.
My way.
So,
Why is he
Witcher, come over
lingering
here.
about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel?
Those witches be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets. Throwing their weight about too much they are.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones. What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal, our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough down on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Do away with them!
You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guarding.
Farewell.
Give us this whole flower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
You'll change your...
Why is he...
Those with...
He better...
Yeah, when...
Farewell.
Give us this whole flower!
Rolling dung, you
I'll gladly hear your opinion on the situation.
Finally, someone reasonable. It's obvious Hansel bribed some serf who then did what he was told.
Hansel couldn't possibly reach Vergen.
Doesn't he have sorcerers at his court? Or perhaps he hired a witcher to break through. There's no other explanation.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters, and who are they? Commoners. Then that same commoner incited his folk to stand against the nobles and the prince.
Something to think about.
Change your tone when we put a sickle...
Enough of this charade!
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Hidernian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Tennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, horse hands. Squirrels after guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the Virgin sips it.
No need to poison the wine. Smearing the poison inside the chalice would be enough.
I never heard of anyone poisoning a chalice.
You haven't heard much then. One of the Emperor's forebears died after sampling some lamb. He was always scared of poison and ate supper with his cook. The murderer spread poison on one side of a knife. Then he cut the meat so that only a small piece was poisoned.
The witch is right! Give us Dennis!
Saskia's got her own chalice.
It was commissioned from one of the dwarves. The order came with a very detailed drawing.
Even so, how did it come into Saskia's hand?
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his saviour.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene Damed the prince can. Curses on his kin. Nobody in Bergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world. And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Eden? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Eden, can judge me. Can he? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you? I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign!
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree, or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure. And royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
Going into that haunted mist is madness. Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No. Anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
Where?
4 Squirtal units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon them.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
I don't know.
What's I consider?
Elves, they talk a lot, think very little. In the end, they end up dead shouting, "We really should."
I tried locating Trace, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
The mist is full of wraiths.
I'll help you. I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell, then.
We still need royal blood.
I know. Henselt.
We need his blood, not his death.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a Kingslayer?
You wanted to discuss something? Remember the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
I'm trying to learn something about the Wild Hunt.
Very interesting phenomenon. Like all mysterious things.
Willing to share what you know?
Well, I would be. Provided you found the notes of Morton Collis first. He devoted almost his entire life to researching the hunt. We could go into detail if you had his scribblings.
I found Morton Collis's notes.
So, let's see what you've learned.
Well, there are a few documented facts, but Collis notes the existence of plenty of myths and legends.
Very true. Where shall we start, then?
First and foremost, Collis studied the hunt's movement.
Oh, it's well known that the wild hunt moves north to south, never in the opposite direction.
That's what I remember, and Collis's research confirms it. I'm just having trouble understanding why that is.
The retinue's trajectory brings it into our world at the North Pole. Thus, once here, the wraiths can only move south.
Collis claims the hunt's appearance can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
And eclipses affect how often it appears. In any case, it arrives on the winter solstice, though not necessarily every year.
Collis calculated that the hunt slips into our world in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky. When I pursued the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages.
Well, the wild hunt abducts young people.
What for?
The wraith might need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory. What's the sorceress's take on the hunt?
The topic makes them uneasy. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, the wild hunt has been a taboo topic.
There's some link between mental spells and the cavalcade?
Both addle the brain. Anyone who has come in contact with the wild hunt has experienced mental instability that either takes the form of insanity or amnesia. You see, the wraiths emit a magnetic field that severely distorts perception and impedes brain functions.
People say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
In our times, wars are so frequent, we might even consider flights of honking geese as their harbinger. The hunt traverses our world in winter. Wars usually break out in spring. but only because rulers wish their soldiers to die in battle, rather than of cold.
Let's summarize.
Based on his observations and calculations of the Wild Hunt's movements, Collis arrived at two equally important conclusions. The first was that the hunt is made up of knights who perished in various worlds and have reconvened as a retinue of vengeance. His second hypothesis states that an unknown, extremely powerful force multiplies wraiths, whose task is to travel between worlds in search of slaves. Both theories seem probable.
Each time someone runs into the hunt, the Wraith's magnetic field causes their mind to descend into chaos. By inference, another meeting with the hunt and its field should reverse the effects of the first.
Perhaps. Someone who lost their memory or their mind on their first meeting with the hunt could recover either on the second meeting. But I'm afraid that's unproved. Anyone who has managed to escape the Wraiths would rather die than meet them again.
So, you can lose or recover your memory by meeting the Wild Hunt.
Do you know something I don't?
I have amnesia, but my memory's been coming back since a certain event.
Since when?
Since I killed a spectre, the king of the Wild Hunt. You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila...
Is that...
We agree...
That's interesting.
Kira... Then...
I take...
Ambition...
You wanted to discuss some... Remember the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
So, we thought it's over. I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
I don't know.
What's the setup? You're not just any troublemaker.
Elves, they talk a lot.
anyone order an exquisitely adorned goblet from you?
I get the occasional commission for tableware, sure. But what exactly are you talking about?
Saskia's goblet. Was that your handiwork?
That ugly bucket! Did you intend to offend me? Whoever made that thing should be whipped! I certainly hope Saskia orders a vessel for me next time.
If she gets a chance to order anything again.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Don't try and... Greetings. Don't try anything. Hey!
I can go no further. If Deathmold senses my presence...
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry!
I knew it. Damn, I knew it was you. When the mist started whirling, I told the boys, it's Geralt of Rivia. Well, my name isn't Vernon Roach. Friend of yours?
Just found him. He was already dead.
Interesting. Just like a Vergeni. You almost made it through the fog. What's your business here?
Triss is somewhere nearby.
Still looking for your sorceress. If she came here, I'd know about it.
She's got to be here. Philippa Eilhart located her.
It seems you met the whole menagerie. Will you abandon them too when things get hot? You made your choice. Fled with the elves while Vess almost died at that horse in Laredo's house.
Is Vess all right?
What do you care? We could have all died while you played at being a squirrel.
I refuse to explain myself, to you or anyone else.
You saved a group of thieves and bandits.
Deride them if you will, but they're ready to die side by side with the simple people of Vergen. They've got better reasons to fight than orders.
Don't you care about Voltaire's death anymore?
The assassin kidnapped Triss, remember? Help me find her and I promise I'll keep the word I gave you in the dungeons of Lavalette Castle.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Right. If Triss is anywhere in the area, it can only be one place. At the rear, near the riverbank, the Nilfgaardians have set up their camp. Nobody can enter it. You can get there either via some caves or by sneaking through the main camp. I forget the gates. Believe it or not, the whorehouse is where you need to go to enter the caves. The ladies thought they'd use that passage to service the knights and nobles, but some monsters have their lairs there. If you've had your fill of whores and monsters, to the east there's a path that leads along the riverbank. That'll get you near the canteen. You'll have to sneak the rest of the way from there.
Thanks, Roach.
Hey, I'll hold you to your promise.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
How many more can there be?
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Oh, now we make camp with the Black Ones.
That's politics. What's it to us?
We should have our say. Take an interest in things. Or it will turn out like the mill in Stilton. The one the smith from Jailmouth took over when he married the miller's widow.
There's a fat chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, we should at least object somehow. To spit at the sight of the Black Ones. Turn our heads away. Hiss on their tents.
Just need to watch that we don't make a mistake while drunk.
So strange about that. Other lands have slizzards, growlers, we have trolls.
And they don't trouble the locals?
What about building bridges? And taking holes in the threat.
Not that. We sit among the rocks and don't go there.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
I've got the Orans, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
in the Lavallette's lands in Temeria.
A runaway, eh? I'm from Van Glen. Now I'm actually
This is Ramsey. I came here from Nilfgaard.
What? How's that?
From Sintra.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help?
I'm looking for a whore.
But you'll need...
I've got...
Well...
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
That's politics. What's it to us?
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
I'm looking for a whore.
But you...
I've got...
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Just need to watch that we don't make a mistake.
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are.
And you don't mind?
What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners, we have trolls.
And they don't...
Well, well, a witcher. How can...
I'm looking...
But you'll need...
I've got...
Well...
I'm from Stilton, in the Lavallette's lands in Temeria.
A runaway, eh? I'm from Van Glen.
Well, well, how...
I'm looking...
But you'll...
I've got...
Well...
Truth be told, Sintra's not Nilfgaard. You're from the...
We should be open to other...
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
That's politics. What's it to us?
We should have our say, take an interest in things. Or it will turn out like the mill in Stilton. The one the smith from Jailmouth took over when he married the miller's widow.
There's a bad chance of Henselt and Schiller inviting us to their meeting.
Diddle yourself, pauper.
Split at the sight of the Black Ones. 2 and our heads away. Hiss on their tents.
Just need to watch that we don't make it.
Salutations.
Aye, there are. You don't mind. What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners, we have trolls.
And they don't trouble the locals?
What about building bridges?
Dear no, Prince
and
Chan.
taking tolls under threat of force?
None of that. They sit among the rocks. The headman tricked them, and they're not collecting any.
What?
He said he wouldn't forbid them from collecting tolls. But not when it's
How are you? How are you?
Leave me alone.
Geralt? I'm bored.
I just wilt when things are quiet. I'm bored.
What are you staring at? 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 What are you staring at?
Watch yourself, Geralt.
What are you staring at? 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 What
What are you staring at? What are you staring at? What are you staring at?
Hello? Damn it. Salutations.
Don't be stupid.
Hello.